It's 8 o'clock on a Sunday. Regular crowd shuffles in. Hiya, there's an old man. He's sitting next to me, making love to his tonic and gin. Son, can you play me a memory? I'm not really sure how it goes, but it's sad and it's sweet, and I knew it complete when I wore a younger man's clothes. La 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 la. Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. Well, we're all in the mood for a melody. You've got us feeling all right. Now John at the bar, he's a friend of mine. He gets me my drinks for free, and he's quick with a joke. He'll light up your smoke, but there's some place that he'd rather be. He said, John, I believe this is killing me, as the smile ran away from his face. Oh, I know I could be a big movie star if I could get out of this place. La 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 la. Now Paul is a real estate novelist who never had time for a wife, and he's talking with David, who's still in the Navy and probably will be for life. And the waitress is practicing politics as the businessmen slowly get stoned. When they're sharing a drink they call loneliness, but it's better than drinking alone. La 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 la. Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. Well, we're all in the mood for a melody, and you've got us feeling all right. Pretty good crowd for a Sunday in September. Oh yes. And the manager S, she gives me an approving smile. Trust me. And every man knows exactly what I'm talking about, because she knows that it's me. Me, 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 me. She knows that it's me they've been coming to see, to forget about life. What an extraordinary life it is too. Life. Oh, it's so exhausting, isn't it? Sometimes you listen to the news and you think, I want 2 hours off of this life. Yeah. I want to get off the 32 bus, and I'll get off at Clapham Common, and I want to go and I want to look at the beautiful trees, and I want to see all these wonderful things, to just forget about life for a while. like a carnival. And the piano is like the beer. And they sit at the bar and put bread in my jar. And say, man, can you remember the words? La la la, la la la, la la la, la la la, la la. Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. Well, we're all in the mood for a melody, and you've got us feeling all right. I put a little Christmas in there, a little advert for the Christmas album. I know you may be thinking, Christmas, is it coming?
Can I just ask,
what?
How many times have you sung that song?
Oh, I've recorded
the
it.
words wrong.
I still got, yeah, because you were distracting me. What? That's why. No, you were distracting. She was up. She was standing up. She was messing around with the lights over here.
No,
do you know what? I have to deal with this.
That happened before, so just afterwards.
Anyway,
so don't make a fuss.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, everyone.
Greetings and welcome to another audience with JV in the Steinway room with Sue. I think actually the next pandemic, Sue can start her own show, all right? And in that show, she can, between now and then, you've got between now and then to start to learn the piano.
Okay. Can't be that difficult.
No, we haven't got far between the next national lockdown. And we're sitting there, and I was just shaving. I hope, again, you like my shaving. Sue said it doesn't make any difference. But I think women everywhere love that shaven face, don't they? Isn't it lovely? Can you see it? Am I better from the profile? Write in now and tell me. Profile?
Behind?
Front view? Rear view? If anybody says rear view, I'm just going to say. And we say a welcome to a young man.
Have we got the picture, guys?
Have we got the picture for...
Yeah, that's the one.
Here, look. Now, here, he is related to...
Yay, there's Chris.
And
he's Johnny the Owl.
Johnny the Owl.
Johnny the Owl wanted to join this evening.
Hi, Chris.
Hi, Chris.
How you doing? Nice to see you. And welcome to you and your mummy. Your mummy's name is...
Yvonne, I think.
No, is it Yvonne? Oh, right. Yvonne, all right.
Judy. Sorry,
Thank you. Judy Steele.
A lot of people to remember.
A lot
Judy,
of people.
Definitely
Right.
Judy.
Well, that's the Owl for you.
I think
I think we're descending into kind of to
mayhem.
Yeah.
Slowly but surely.
What's this doing on here? There's a bit of
they're
plastic
having a
Christmas
snack.
cake from...
No, they're having a snack.
A snack. There's a cup of tea here.
Yeah.
Right? And that's everything. It's really becoming like a kind of just what's going on here. That's 10 minutes in and we've only sung one song. I'm just going to undo this. It's a bit warm in here tonight. This is before the storms come. It's always lovely to read the papers. And they went, on the paper it said, 600-mile storm approaching England to destroy the summer. But we're not trying to worry you or anything like that, says the papers. And another lockdown. And many of you are under lockdown up north already, and you know. We say hello to those up in the northeast.
We
Anne,
do.
particularly. Hello, Anne.
Yeah, hello, Anne, and everyone else.
Nice to see you. And we heard from you today, and it was lovely to hear from you. I've heard from Colorado just 5 minutes ago. We got the lovely Jeff Lucas. Has just he said he's on a little holiday, a little few days away. He teaches, works at a church over in Colorado Springs, I think it is. And you'll be thrilled to know that 8 hours behind though he is, he's going to be joining us next week for a revisit, the lovely Jeff Lucas. All right? So if you've got friends who know Jeff and want to come in, then he'll be with us from 9 o'clock GMT next week. All right? I thought that's the latest one. We've also secured The lovely Cindy Kent.
Great.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
good.
Singer, broadcaster, and personality extraordinaire. She's coming on later in the autumn. We've got loads of special guests for you lined up. We won't ruin it all by telling you who's coming, but let me see. This one is for Diana and Tony Corris, who tell us about them, Sue.
It's their 51st anniversary, so this is their gold +1. So this is one of their favourite songs, and they particularly like the way JV sings it. So this is for them on your 51st anniversary today. Congratulations, guys.
Mona Lisa, Mona Lisa, man named you. You're so like the lady with the mystic smile. Is it only 'cause you're lonely that men have blamed you for that Mona Lisa strangeness in your smile? Do you smile to tempt a lover, Mona Lisa? Or is this your way to hide a broken heart? Many dreams have been brought to your doorstep. They just lie there. And they lie there. Are you warm? Are you real, Mona Lisa? Or just a cold, lonely, lovely work of art? Smile to tempt a lover, Mona Lisa? Or is this your way to hide a broken heart? Many dreams have been brought to your doorstep. They just lie there. And they die there. Are you warm? Are you real, Mona Lisa? Or just a cold and lonely, lovely work of art? Mona Lisa, Mona Lisa. There we go.
Lovely. Very nice. Beautiful
Now,
singing.
just a completely different, a different thingy. Sue, would you mind coming and turning the pages for me?
Oh, my word. Oh, do you trust me?
No.
Okay.
I do not trust you, but I've got no one else here. You're the only one I can ask, so let's just get yourself... Do you know what somebody said to me? the other day they said, "Oh, Sue is looking each week. Sue is looking more and more glamorous, and you're looking worse and worse."
Ain't that the truth? Come on, let me just do this.
All right. She does look quite nice, doesn't she? I was just saw her shining there, gleaming. Here we go. Now this is for Pete, and I think quite a few other people as well who like this kind of thing. And here's the book. You saw me asleep with it when I fell asleep with the umbrella, not the banana. I didn't fall asleep with the banana. It's been one of those weeks, okay. And what did you just say? It's about staying in. It's too much. Help me. Yes, okay. Okay. And this one, I used to. This book belonged to a friend of mine. In the front, it's got. This is how bad I stole this one from Ian Hiscock, and he bought it when he was at school. He must have been 15, because it was 18th of May, 1975. Ian, if you're out there, I'm sorry. I've got your book. And that was back at university days. So 1982 we left, and that was when I stole it. Anyway, not intentionally, you understand, but I've got it. Anyway, somebody asked for this, so it's been a while since I did. I used to sing it with him. When I did the Gilbert and Sullivan evenings and such. And these are my piano glasses. They're very attractive, aren't they? Here we go. And you might recognise it. A bold hippopotamus was standing one day on the banks of the cool Shalimar. He gazed at the bottom as he peacefully lay by the light of the evening star. Away on the hilltop sat combing her hair his fair hippopotamine maid. The hippopotamus was no ignoramus, and sang as a sweet serenade. Mud, mud, glorious mud, nothing quite like it for cooling the blood. So follow me, follow, down to the hollow, and there let us wallow in glorious mud. The fair hippopotama he aimed to entice from her seat on a hilltop above. As she hadn't got a ma to give her advice, came tiptoeing down to her love. That's quite clever. That was tiptoeing. That was a hippopotamus. A thunder that forced to be echoed through the sound of the song that they sang as they met. His inamorata adjusted her garter and lifted her voice in duet. Now you sing. Mud, mud, glorious mud, nothing quite like it for cooling the blood. So follow me, follow, down to the hollow, and there let us wallow in glorious mud. Now more hippopotami began to convene on the banks of that river so wide. River so wide. Would you please just get on with it? On the banks of that river so I wonder now, what am I to say of that scene that ensued by the Shalimar side? They dived all at once with an ear-splitting splosh, then rose to the surface again. That's right into the surface. A regular army of hippopotami, all singing this haunting refrain. Do it haltingly, please. Everybody together now. Mud, mud, glorious mud. Nothing quite like it for cooling the blood. So follow me, follow, down to the hollow, and there let us wallow in glorious mud. That's got that out of the way. It's interesting because he does things like The Gas Man Cometh and it was on the Monday morning. Now, I know that Sylvia Newman will hate that. I think she hates those satirical songs. Tell me, write in, Sylvia, if you're listening. And you're recovering from an operation and we send you best wishes. As we send a lot of people best wishes during these difficult times. And so many of you have written on the JV site, on the community site, and if you want to be a friend, please come in and we just let you in. We let you in as long as there's no bad language. You're welcome. If you're of faith, of no faith, you just come into the thing. You can ask for prayer. You can ask for kind thoughts. You can tell people what you're doing. It's a way of a community meeting during the week in these tough times. And if you haven't got a church to go to and that's not doing what you want it to do at this stage, in terms of community meeting, then join the JV group and they will, you can share all kinds of stuff on there. I think it's quite good, isn't it? So it's turned out to be a great idea of Rachel's.
It has. And I just want to welcome everyone this evening who's watching us, perhaps for the first time, particularly Chris, Chris Orange, who came to take some photographs for the album. We are so delighted that you and your family are hopefully watching us this evening.
Hello, family.
So it's great.
Okay.
Good.
All right. Well, I'm going to do a song which is on the album that Chris has taken some great pictures, and you're going to love them. They are.
Don't forget how great they are.
Okay. And what time is that? It's got to go after this. Do you know what? I forgot completely forgotten. You know that moment where
it's a nice introduction, though.
Drift by my window, the falling leaves of red and gold. I see your lips, those summer kisses, those sunburned hands. I used to know. Since you went away, the days grow long, and soon I'll hear old winter song. But I miss you most of all, my darling, you. When autumn leaves start to fall, since you went away, the days grow long, and soon I'll hear old winter's song. But I miss you most of all, my darling, you. When autumn leaves start to da-da-dee. Start to fall. That song has to be.
Oh yes, that is beautiful.
And that was for Gail.
That's for Gail. Apparently, Gail, it was your dad's favourite song, and it used to be his birthday in September sometime, I think. But you lost him 18 years ago, so you've been obviously thinking of him, and that song has obviously reminded you. And it's a beautiful song, and it's going to be a real hit on the album, I think.
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
beautiful.
the actual track, just a trio at the moment, and piano, bass, drums, and
Lovely.
voice, and it is just outstanding. Fly me to the moon, why don't you fly me, fly me, fly me to the moon? Fly me to the moon, why don't you fly me, fly me, fly me to the moon? Fly me to the moon, why don't you fly me, fly me, fly me to the moon? I fly me to the moon, why don't you fly me, fly me, fly me to the moon? Fly me to the moon and let me sing beneath the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, darling, kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, of you. What I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. Oh, in other words, I love you. Normally I play that with a band, and I'm not the pianist, so and I have another singer. Apart from that,
and that's for Ben.
That's
you
for Ben.
love the moon and the stars and everything else, and that one is for you.
For you, lovely man, indeed he is.
Indeed.
Now
indeed.
I've got to sing a song because somebody isn't going to be around unless I sing it now. So
this is for Jacqueline and Jim Bibby on your 59th wedding anniversary. Today, I think.
59 years.
It's another 20 months ago.
I can't imagine another 59 minutes, to be honest. I think actually... So I'm just saying... Right? So,
shocking.
What? I'm just saying. So I'm going to do it. I'm feeling a bit low tonight, as you can probably... Those bottom notes.
Sounds rather nice.
Autumn leaves.
Sounds lovely.
And for Doug Rice Bowen, who's out there listening, as you know, he's got perfect pitch, and he said, "Yes, I noticed you're singing lots of bottom me's, Jonathan." So, Doug was on radio this morning, singing from which cathedral? Can't remember.
Ely? Was it
Ely? Ely, yes, Ely. That makes sense. Ely. So I'm going to listen to that later on. But did a nice interview with him the other day, and it was just a lovely time. Mixing with somebody who was a Glyndebourne with me, and I sort of met him first in the chorus, and it was I tell you, Doug, you moved me a lot when you told me that I had 20 years ago, or more than that, 23 years ago, and I was doing the Marriage Figaro there. You had just joined in the chorus, and I went over. You made my day, honestly, you did, because you told me I went over to you and you said, I said, "Are you okay? You don't look very happy. Are you okay?" And just talked to you, and he said, I was on my own, and he said one of the stars of the show, he said you were this rising person, and you everybody knew you were, and you came over and talked to me, and I said to him, it's because I see all the people who were who are not happy, and I don't like them to be unhappy, so it just meant a lot to me that he remembered it.
It was one of those small, unremembered acts of kindness.
That's what it is.
Everyone indulges in and hopefully blesses people.
And over these 59 years of marriage, I know that you two have, Jim, this one is for you, and this whole evening is for people of mixed ages and people who own owlies, all right? To people who have been married for 59 years. I'm only 59 now. I can't even imagine that. So I'm going to do it lower.
Do it lower and lower.
Oh Lord my God, when I in awesome wonder consider all the work thy hand hath made, I see the stars, I hear the mighty thunder, and thy power throughout the universe display. Then sings my soul, my Saviour God, to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art. Then sings my soul, my Saviour God, to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art. When through the woods and forest glades I wander and hear the birds sing sweetly in the trees. When I look down from lofty mountain grandeur and hear the birds and feel the gentle breeze, then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art. Then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art. And when I think that God his Son not sparing, he bent to die, I scarce can take it in, that on the cross. Yes, sung this up. He bled and died to take away my sin. Then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art. Then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art. When Christ shall come with shout of acclamation and take me home, what joy shall fill my heart. Then shall I bow in humble adoration and there proclaim, my God, how great thou art. And sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art. Then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art. And Jim, I apologize. I've never. Can I just tell you? And I tell you that, Jim, when I did it live on television, I remember doing it so many times on television. I can't even forget. I can't remember. But I did it live at the Royal Albert Hall, and I had to go on. I think I've told you that many people this story. I'll tell you. I'm standing by the side in the ballroom waiting to go on, and it was the night of the first
Well, no, this was the recording of the 40th.
40th anniversary, but it was going to go out fairly soon. It was recorded.
It was going to be going out live, as if live.
But it was in the night that the war on Iraq was declared, and so there was a lot of electric feeling in the Royal Albert Hall that night. And I was very nervous. And the head of BBC religion at the time, he stood with me in the just before, and Pam Rhodes is announcing it, and we got Jonathan Vera with the BBC Concert Orchestra. She's just about to announce it, and he comes to me and he says, we're going out to approximately 14 million viewers, right? We're selling it to 4 different countries around the world at least. He said, we're making a DVD, in the days on the DVD, and we're making a CD out of this. And he looked at me, he said, you won't go wrong, will you? And that was it. And it was Mr. Jonathan Vera. And I walked up, and I remember going, what? And I walked, and they said, your cue, Mr. Vera. And I walked on, and I swear to you, I could not remember the first word, all the way up to the microphone. And if you look at that recording even to today, you see it, and I go, oh, and it was, oh Lord, my God. And there were no cues, there was nothing. It was either you remembered it or you didn't.
But people were very happy that you sang 4 verses, so thank you.
Yes, I sang 4 verses, and that partly was for Dave Goodwin. Mm-hmm. Yeah, who likes me singing 4 verses.
He does.
Yeah, went through the woods. I don't usually sing that, and I was trying to remember what the words were. And I was putting it into 3 different keys. Apart from that, it was fine.
No trouble.
But also, I've noticed my voice is a little bit tired tonight, and it's not what I would like it to be, but there you are. That was for you, Jim, and you're going off right now. Let me see if I can do this. I have no idea whether I can. I think actually what I'm going to do is I'll give myself a little bit of a break. All right.
You're going to ring someone?
Yeah, there we go.
Hello.
Hello, Lynn Bird. It's Jonathan Vera calling you. And we're saying, in a big way, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Lynn. Get yourself a 2-syllable word name, okay? Happy birthday to you. Well, how about that then, Lynn? How are you doing?
That is absolutely brilliant. Thank you so much. I've had a 2-year-old granddaughter singing happy birthday to me, but everyone else is not allowed to sing. So that's fantastic to hear it on the phone. Thank you.
Well, it's the least I could do, Lynn. So what are you listening in at the moment?
I am, yes. I've had to move away from.
You have to move away. You move away because it's slightly delayed. Sorry, you weren't expecting this phone call, were you?
I was not, no.
No. We try and ring people who aren't expecting it most, actually. And so what did you do on your birthday, Lynn?
I split my family into 2, and I had some family round in the garden yesterday, and today I've done the bit with the grandchildren and gone to the beach.
Lovely.
You've gone to the beach? Oh, don't show off, Lynn. Oh, no, you've gone to the beach?
Yeah, near Bournemouth. So.
Oh, where do you live? I don't know where you live.
We live just near Romsey. In
Hampshire, very nice. Yeah.
And we went to Muddyford, which is between Christchurch and Bournemouth.
How lovely.
Very pretty.
And it must have been very lovely down at the beach today.
It was beautiful, actually. Really lovely.
Now, did you go in
Quite
swimming?
picture.
Did you go swimming?
No, I didn't.
Sorry, Lynn, what's wrong with you? Here is water. What hindereth me to be baptised? Remember what Philip the Ethiopian eunuch said, right? So what's wrong with you?
Well, even my daughter, who is, much, much younger than me, obviously, refused to go in the water because up to the knees was cold enough.
Oh, you know what you got to do, and this is a little training video for you, okay, Lynn? Just imagine this when you look back, okay? I would strip my top off right now. And I would do that, but Sue won't allow me because I think it goes against every broadcasting regulation. And if Lisa Ashton is watching, could you just phone in and say, is it illegal for me to take my shirt off? But what you do is you take your shirt off, right? Put your trunks on. The main thing is awkwardly get on the beach in the sand with a towel, trying to get your knickers off, right? And you're pulling up. right? Pulling up your swimming costume over your towel with the whole beach watching. Remember that? Right? And then, without further ado and without anything, you look at your husband and you say, "I'll be just 2 minutes," and you run from the towel straight into the sea, Lynn, and you don't look back. And then when you come back in, looking like something out of Bo Derek out of the water, right, like 10, you know, and you walk back and you go with your wet hair, you fling it back, because that's often what I do. I fling my hair back. All right, calm down. And then you walk up.
You're describing someone else.
Now that then is happy birthday, Lynn, all right? From now on, that's how you ride, all right? Okay. And had you had birthday cakes and the like?
Oh, I had to have birthday cake because having 2 grandchildren, aged 6 and 2, they were not going to let me go without birthday cake. So, yep, we've had cake and we're kind of doing a family quiz and listening into John.
That's what I call that. It's like the old times, isn't it? It's like kind of the wireless on the radio, the home service. This is into home service. Hello.
I feel very privileged now that I've had my birthday on a Sunday evening for JV and community.
Yeah, that's brilliant, isn't it?
Well, I wish you happy birthday.
You are. I just want to say this to everybody. You're a very valued member of the community here, and we know that you've been listening in for many, many weeks, and your family, and we just say thank you for being part of it and being so. You've had a really tough year, haven't you?
I have had a tough year, yep. It has been pretty difficult, but honestly, my Sunday evening has been my highlight of the week. So, and I don't say that because you're on the phone with me. I've told so many people, so just speaking the truth.
Thank you, Lynn, and we appreciate you writing in every now and again and saying this, and we try and Sue and I do what we can, and Rachel and Claire. Making it in the background, making everything work so that everybody can enjoy it. And this little time out, this little time of hilarity, and also for you, in a way, a coaching video on how to go in swimming. It's very useful. It must be. You can rerun this, and then you can use it right to train before you go in next time. All right?
I'll escape to the Isle of Wight. Maybe I'll try it over there.
Yeah, go on. Over you go to the Isle of Wight. Get in that sea.
It's not very far away from us, but it's further away that no one will see me that I know maybe.
Actually, the last time I swam in the Isle of Wight, they called out the Coast Guard because they thought somebody had been abandoned, something. I went in a wetsuit and they thought, so apparently it went round, there's a big fat guy in the sea. We don't know whether he's dying or not.
Lion.
They thought it was a sea lion. They did.
You make me laugh. It's great. Thank you
all right.
so much.
Lynn, I just want to say happy birthday, and we all say happy birthday to you, and God bless you in these difficult days. And I trust laughing and a bit of emotion, a bit of crying too. It doesn't hurt to cry, and I'm going to sing you a song that apparently makes you cry. Well, I hope not in the wrong way. Okay.
Probably
Bless you.
It has happened several times.
It has, right. Okay, well, I'll try and make sure this time as well. Have a box of hankies close. If not that, the towel that you use to go in the sea with. All right, bless you, darling.
Thank you, all of you.
Bye-bye,
Take
Lou.
care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
That was lovely. When I'm down and oh, my soul so weary, when troubles come and my heart burdened be, then I'm still and wait here in the silence until you come and sit a while with me. There is no life without its hunger. Each restless heart beats so imperfectly. But when you come and I'm filled with wonder, sometimes I think I glimpse eternity. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. Then I am strong when I'm on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. Raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. Then I am strong when I'm on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up to more than I can be.
Lovely. And that's also for Karen, because Karen has had a tough week, haven't you, Karen? And that was your suggestion. So that was there for you as well.
Okay. I don't know whether I can sing this today.
Just give it a whirl, darling.
Sorry?
Give it a whirl.
This is for Gary Hillier. Even on Roger Wilkinson.
Yes, so Gary, you've got to go into hospital tomorrow to have your your retina repaired, apparently.
Oh, detached retina.
And
Sorry,
Yvonne
mate.
and Roger, another anniversary, but only 49 years last Friday. So congratulations.
Okay, let's see whether the voice can hold up on this one. God on high, hear my prayer in my need. You have always been there. He's young, he's afraid. Let him rest. Heaven blessed. Bring him home, bring him home. He's like the son I might have known if God had granted me a son. The summers die one by one, how soon they fly, on and on, and I am old and will be gone. Bring him peace, bring him joy. He is young, he is only a boy. You can give, you can take. Let him be. Let him live. If I die, let me die. Oh, let him live. Bring him home. Bring him home. Bring him
Well, as someone's just said, if that was your tired voice, that was extraordinary. Really was beautiful. People really enjoyed it. So
You see,
well done.
you never can tell.
Never can tell. Can I also say that that's for, I think, yeah, Pete and Christine Windmill. Your anniversary was on Friday, your 44th anniversary, and that clearly is a special song for you too. So that's to congratulate you on your wedding anniversary. Oh, no, coming on Friday. Who am I going to...
Do you know what? I'm just going to ring him.
Oh.
Let's go for it.
Okie dokie.
Somebody's requested a song, and I want to know why they've requested it. Hold on. Oh.
You're not ringing the man in America, are you?
No, it's not.
Just checking.
It's not ringing.
Oh, dear.
Have you pressed mute again?
Sorry,
John. Hello, John. Oh, we'll have to stop it and start again. You would press mute, is that right?
Yeah, it's all okay now.
Thank you. Right, we'll try again. Here we go. And this shouldn't be happening. No, it's because you have music. That's why. Okay. All right. He's not answering. Oh, there we go. Hopefully he'll answer this time. Oh, I think. Is this Chief Constable John Bound?
John.
Hello, John.
It is.
Hello, Chief. Are you
It is, yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. Now, I'm just about. Could you speak more clearly into the phone? There we go. Okay. John, it's JV here. It's not going well.
It sounds like it's on
Oh, are you there?
Hello?
Hello, John. John Bound?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is
a little bit of a trouble with the technology.
Okay. Okay, if you come away from the device you're listening on,
Yeah, I have come away from it. Yeah.
There we go.
It was
Right.
complicated
That's
because
better.
I was using a microphone off my phone to listen to you in the first place.
You're very complicated.
Okay.
This is Chief Constable John Bound, though, isn't it?
No, that's a gross exaggeration. I was a superintendent of police 30-odd years ago.
Superintendent?
Yes, I was a for a long time.
That's fantastic. John, I just wanted to say hello and how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
And how's life?
Happy in retirement.
You're happy in retirement?
Yeah. I am 76 years of age. I live in a beautiful place in the countryside. I've been actively involved in church. I'm not doing so much now, and obviously we're locked down.
No.
But yeah, life's still good.
So which part of the country are you in for us?
Derbyshire, on the edge of the Peak District National Park.
Beautiful.
We live in a
Beautiful.
400-year-old Derbyshire farmhouse.
Oh, John, it sounds idyllic, and we're coming to stay for 3 weeks tomorrow.
Well, you're invited. When you come to our church, you can stay with us.
That
How's
would be delightful. Now, John, the thing is that we just spoke earlier today, and you've been a great supporter of this show, and I love what you're so encouraging. You've written so many great things on the site, and you wanted a song today. It Is Well. Can you just tell me, just introduce it for us before I sing it for everybody?
Well, I have a long history with this song. I came to know the Lord through singing when I was a teenager back in 1958. And I sang with a gospel choir. We sang about Jesus, and then eventually through singing about him, I got to know him personally. Fantastic. And we used to sing this song, It Is Well With My Soul.
Yes.
So it has a very special place. But over the last few weeks that you've been singing, I've thought, I wish I could get my vicar to include this song on our live service. And I've been thinking that, but I don't want to tell the vicar how to do his job. And then the other day, I was doing some work outside, shifting logs actually.
Yes.
And there was a phone-in program with Nicky on Radio 5 Live, and he was asking people to tell them about songs over lockdown that had been very special to them.
Yeah.
And a bloke phoned in and said, It Is Well With My Soul had been very special for him. He said he didn't have a faith, he wasn't deeply spiritual, anything like that, but he was very sad because he'd lost an infant child. And he heard this song and it touched him. It touched him partly because the story behind the person who wrote it is that person also lost family at sea. And so it just moved me, and I prayed, and this is outside in my garden, and the heavens opened and God filled me with his power and told me I better contact you and my vicar to make sure it's included in our next online service.
So I had absolutely no choice in the matter at all. God had told you that was then. So that was brilliant. That's absolutely fantastic, actually, John. I mean, it's a great story. And I just wanted to encourage you by phoning you and saying, John, you're a valued member of this community. We celebrate people of faith, of course we do. And when people share a personal testimony, that means so much more than something which is just cold and removed and just about religiosity. But what you always strike me as being somebody who has a warm heart. You're always generous, you're always kind and compassionate. And thank you for what you do in the community. And I suppose have a lovely time splitting your logs, mate. I can only say that you... 76, you're doing well.
Yeah, I've got to keep warm. That's the thing, isn't it? At our age, get ready for the winter, brother.
It's exactly right, especially in Derbyshire. Right.
Yeah.
So, right, I'm going to sing this song. God bless you. God bless both of you tonight.
Don't forget the invitation to come and stay with us. Bye-bye.
Thank you, mate. Bless you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
We love you. We love your show. God bless.
Thanks, John. Yeah, it's nice. I recorded this one with my Nashville album. And the album is called It Is Well. Because sometimes it's not so well with my head, but it's well with my soul. When peace like a river attendeth my way. When sorrows like sea billows roll, whatever my lot, you have taught me to say, it is well, it is well with my soul, it is well with my soul, it is well, it is well with my soul. My sin, oh the bliss of this glorious thought. My sin, not in parts, but the whole, is nailed to the cross, and I bear it no more. Praise the Lord, praise the Lord, oh my soul, it is well,
It is well
with my soul, it is well, it is well with my soul. And Lord, haste the day when my faith shall be sight. Clouds be rolled back as a scroll. The trumpet shall sound, and the Lord shall descend. Even so, it is well with my soul, it is well,
It is well
with my soul, it is well, it is well with my soul, it is well, it is well with my soul. When peace like a river when peace like a river excellent.
beautiful, beautiful
Now-
version.
I see trees green and red roses too. I see them bloom for me and for you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, bright blessed day, the dark sacred night. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, also on the faces of the people passing by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. Oh, well, I hear babies cry, I watch them grow. You'll learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Oh, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of the people passing by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you and you. I hear babies cry, I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. What a wonderful world. What a beautiful world. Oh, what a wonderful world. What a wonderful world.
Yeah.
And there's a great version of that coming
Yeah, on the album.
on the album too.
That's particularly for Di. Di, I know you love that song, and it was your birthday this week whilst you're away in Wales. And someone else who's in Wales now, and that's Dan.
Aberystwyth, I think.
Aberystwyth University.
Oh yes, lovely.
And we know that he likes Louis Armstrong, so we hope that he likes that version
Oh, I
of
hope
the
so.
Louis Armstrong song.
I do
all the
hope
best,
so.
Dan. All the
And
best.
have a lovely time now up there. Enjoy your university days.
Mm-hmm.
Your mum and dad are worried about you, but don't worry about that. And you'll be fine. You'll be absolutely fine. You'll have 3 years of just getting up late, never going to lectures. It'll be absolutely fine. And then owing around about £72,000. But apart from that, you'll be absolutely fine. Enjoy it while you can. Anyway, moving along. So my students, they're back at university. I say hello to Patricia, who's back, to Howard, and to Hannah, who's back at university, to Jade, who's left university, but she's going back to do an extra year. And soon I will be back with you after I've done my angiogram. I'll come back and I'll start teaching you live in person. Through a 24-inch barrier perspex screen. I won't be able to hear anything.
But you're going to be Zooming.
What was
them.
that? Sorry?
You'll be Zooming with them on Tuesday?
I'll be Zooming with you on Tuesday. And so just stand by your... we'll work out what to do, how and when. But that we can just catch up on what you're doing. Wonderful word. Somewhere over there. Yeah. Now, I think I want to phone one other person. And... what?
Nothing.
Why are you?
No, nothing.
Breathing deeply. Don't breathe deeply.
Well, Claire's doing a grand job. She's keeping on top of it all.
Here we go. Phone a friend. And, come on. Where are you? Oh, there we are. I don't know whether... I hope he's listening and he's not watching Search the Midwife or something.
Is that on?
Yeah, I know. You could be watching that soon, aren't you? Here we go. She'll be leaving for great portions of the evening. Hold on. I think he may not be listening. Hello?
John.
Ow, my darling boy.
Did you mean to ring me this time?
Now, can I just...
Explain.
This morning. Now, this is called old geezer phoning, okay? Because what happens is my boys are always out. They go, oh, Dad, for goodness sake. Because I always ring them by accident. Because I don't always lock the phone. So what happens is I leave the phone open, and then the last number redial. Many of you got... Jeanette, you got a call from me the other day. Many of you have had calls from me because I left it on there and then rung you around about 1 o'clock in the morning, generally. That's when it... So count yourself lucky, Al, that it was 10 o'clock, 10:30 in the morning or 11:30 or whatever. Hello, Al Duncan.
Well, I rang you, didn't I?
Oh, did you? Did you? Oh, right.
Anyway.
I did. Well, no, once I about a year ago.
Oh, you did, didn't you?
Yeah,
you rang me.
I only had my undies on.
And that's the thing about this technology, is that we can always catch people out. There's Lynn Bird, who's desperate to get in trunk in her swimming costume, with a towel. She's there. Hello, Lynn. Yeah. I'm going to say that again. And Al, it's good to talk. I just thought, talk to an old mate. I fancy talking to you. Now, tell everybody how you know us for so many years.
Well, now, I think that Sue was in the choir at Leyland when my dad was the choir, leader.
So how many?
Is that right?
How many centuries ago was that?
Well, that was 40 years ago, maybe. So this was at Leyland.
Leyland Pat, which is in Middlesex, okay? For those of you who don't know where it is.
So I don't think I knew Sue very well, in those days, but I remember you coming to Leyland Youth Centre when I was quite young, and doing, that's when you did that Desperado. That's the first time I heard that.
Desperado, why don't you come to your senses? That one. Oh, I forgot that.
And of course, Peter Holloway was there and people like that.
Yeah, who's listening tonight. And he's now head of prison fellowship, and we've had him on before. Yeah. And Peter, it was quite a hot house, wasn't it, at that time, that church?
It was. I mean, we were so lucky. We had a huge youth group there, and it was run by Pete's mum and dad. Yes. It was amazing. I think we had getting on for 100 youth,
which is quite extraordinary, given it's a village church, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was, and we, of course, there were a vast number of girls there, which was the main attraction. Besides, of course, we wanted to hear the Lord's message to us.
No, you didn't. You wanted to get the girls, and that's at least you're honest. And that was it. Any church that had women, young Christian men gravitated towards, didn't they?
Well, that's how I met my first wife, Lorna, who I'm still married to.
You call her that to keep on her toes, right?
Yeah. Well, she's actually watching a film at the moment, so I'm okay.
Is she watching a film at the moment? And may I ask what the film is?
It's The Theory of Everything.
Oh, The Theory of with Mr. What's his name? Yeah, the guy who's no longer with us. Well,
that's it, Stephen Hawking.
Stephen Hawking.
Yeah.
Well, that's a laugh a minute, isn't it? That's nothing
it's quite.
Nothing like a chick
Well,
flick.
I've had you on in one ear the whole time. You see, so.
And at the moment, you're deaf in one ear, aren't you? So that's not good.
I can't hear a thing.
So, Al, what do you do for a living? Tell everybody what you do for a living, and.
So I'm a letting agent.
Right.
So I sort of took over for my dad quite a few years ago. So I let locally to sort of anyone and everyone, sort of mixture of properties, and I do a lot of energy performance certificates, which people have probably come across now.
Oh yes. Yeah.
So that's me really, and I was church warden at Laleham for many years on the PCC. Still play I don't play at the moment.
A great pianist as well, can I say? A great pianist.
Oh well, thanks. Coming from you, that's very nice.
Well, you are a great pianist, and he often posts songs, which is great from his living room, and it's a really good thing. And it was so lovely that I was involved in inspiring you towards piano and towards faith, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's amazing, and we've sort of crossed paths over the year, sort of on and off, but we sort of follow you, and we hear, because obviously we see Peter and Tanya and Andy Stewart Darling and people like that, and so we sort of, see what you're doing, and I think I saw you at St. Peter's Church a couple of years ago doing one of your concerts.
Yeah, you did.
So,
I mean, it's always great. Lovely. It's always lovely. You're very and everybody out there. Al is an encourager. He is an encourager. There are people in life who are, big mouths and, they preach and they do all this kind of stuff. What Al, and I think his role is to gently encourage. Every week you send me a little message saying, "Well done, great, looking forward to next week," or "Have you thought about this and have you thought about that?" It's been absolutely tremendous to see. You encouraged me on the album. You were such a big encouragement on that. I think you've contributed such a lot of actual money to it as well. And so it's coming to you soon. And I just wanted to say publicly, thank you for people like Al, people like John, people like Lynn, encouragers who in this community. I mean, how have you found the church community that you're in now? Has it been has it been good? Has it been building you up? Has it been difficult?
It's been tough because obviously we're a tiny church, so we're sort of split in two. So we have the maybe younger families meet in the school, so that's completely off now. We can't meet there at all. And then the sort of traditional church, which you probably know on the corner, is we can get 18 seats in there. So we're just doing Zoom. We're doing YouTube on a Sunday, and I do play. Record something with me and send it in each week. So there's something, sort of partly live, but no, it's miserable. And we want to get back together, but we just got to sort of keep in touch with each other, keep sort of praying with each other, and meeting sort of best as we can. And as I was saying to you, being an encourager, and you were a great encouragement to me years ago when I was, I'd sort of given up wanting to play the piano because of my hideous piano teacher who used to shut my fingers in the piano lid if I got it wrong. And and here we are, sort of 30 odd years later. And
we're doing things. And you know what, Al? Yeah. You and others like you are the brick on which the church is sustained. And I mean that. If the church is going to be sustained, it's going to be on people like you. I'm afraid it is. And it's that it's not the ones who make the most noise. It's not people like me. It's people like you. And actually, bless you for what you do. That's all I wanted to phone and say. Right,
Brill.
Okay, mate. We'll get back to your film. Obviously, with your earpiece in one. I mean, I don't want to distract you. And say to Lorna that she's been found out. Okay.
I will let her know.
I will drop a message into her now. That's it. Right.
Okay. Take care.
God bless you. Bye now.
Yeah. All right. Cheers then. Bye. Okay. Bye.
Gosh.
No, he's a nice.
He's a nice man, and he's.
Very nice man. Oh, do I need to get a cloth to mop it up?
No, we'll mop it up later.
For those of you who aren't aware, he's just thrown his
Just the
water all over
glass
the floor.
everywhere.
Okay.
Over the metronome. And he liked Desperado. Why don't you come to your senses? You've been out riding fences for so long now. Oh, you're a hard one, but I know you've got your reasons. These things that are pleasing you will hurt you somehow. I can't sing this. Don't you draw the queen of diamonds, boy. She'll beat you if she's able. The queen of hearts is always your best bet. Seems to me as fine things have been laid upon your table, but you only want the ones that you can get. Desperado. Oh, you ain't getting no younger. Your pain and your hunger are driving you home. And freedom, oh freedom, is just some people talking. You're a prisoner walking through this world all alone. Don't your feet get cold in the wintertime? The sky won't snow and the sun won't shine. It's hard to tell the nighttime from the day. You're losing all your highs and lows, particularly the highs. And it's funny how the feeling goes away. Oh, desperado, why don't you come to your senses? Get down from your fences and open the door. Oh, there's a rainbow. Oh, but there's a rainbow above you. You better let somebody love you. You better let... Yeah, you do that bit. You better let somebody love you before it's too late. That was not in the program. I just thought I'd do that. There is one that is in the program. Is I've never done this before. I don't think ever. Who's it for, Sue?
This is for Valerie. Valerie Hollier, we were praying and sending you some positive thoughts this week because you were going in for a procedure on your back and you were in and out of hospital in a trice, which was wonderful. So keep resting. I also want to dedicate this to Rachel Eves, because I know that you've got a lot of concerns about your health. And again, we're praying for you. Those of you who wish to send you positive thoughts will do so. But this is a lovely song that's become dedicated to the NHS, and a lot of us are relying on the NHS to be doing their stuff at the moment. So
somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to the dream really do come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops way above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly. Birds fly over the rainbow. Why then, oh why can't I? Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me. Oh, 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 where troubles melt like lemon drops. At the lemon drops, I swear you'll find somewhere over the rainbow. Bluebirds fly. Birds fly over the rainbow. Why then, oh why can't I? If happy bluebirds, little bluebirds, if happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow, why, oh why can't I?
Well, I have to say, I think that's pretty extraordinary.
What?
I know that 2 hours ago you didn't know how you were going to do that song.
No,
and
I
you
just
tried
made it up as I went
different,
along there.
different versions. And in fact, you didn't even know the full tune. I had to sing the tune to you at one point.
Do you know what? I've never done it. It's just one of those songs.
Oh, well, that was much appreciated by lots of people.
Did people like it?
A standing ovation tonight.
Standing ovation. Can I just say something to you? Can I just say something to you about this? That when I do these songs, people said to me, now this kind of evening is a different kind of evening because I deliberately didn't get a guest. I wanted to speak to people out there. Some people I know, some people I don't know too well. John, I've never spoken to in my life. Lynn, I don't think I've spoken to in my life. Al, I knew. But I like to speak to people because I think actually
That's what you miss in the show.
I miss it. I miss the live contact.
Yeah.
And so, when they talk about more lockdowns and and more this and more that, and we sit there as the populace and we don't know what to make of it. We have literally no idea. A friend of mine, Tony, who very close friend, and he's my accountant. It's always wise to have an accountant as your close friend if you're self-employed. And but he said it's so he stays away from the news because of that. Because what you get is so much contradictory information, stuff that makes you fear. And I think that's the word that I am really, really adamantly, and I'm going to raise my blood pressure to say this, I'm against fear. Because that is what is overtaking us. Some of it is totally irrational. You see people with masks on in their car on their own. What is that but total fear? It doesn't follow the science. It's not scientific in any way, and nobody can tell me that it is. Sorry,
unless they're having a driving lesson.
No, I said on their own.
On their own.
So you've got people who then just start then becoming mask fascists. And unless you've got it, and it might be somebody walks into a restaurant or into a road, has an exemption, and they can't wear masks, and they might actually be challenged mentally, and they can't wear masks. They might be actually very, very old and have dementia and can't wear masks. There might be any number of reasons, but we've become so completely. Give us something we can do. It's the pots and pans of the Second World War. Give them something they can do. And I'm saying, my people here. My people, that's very arrogant. Let's not, they're not my people.
No, but they do agree with you. They do agree with you.
Don't let fear take over. I spoke to somebody who's had COVID just today, Andrew Stewart Darling. I hope he's going to come on the show in a couple of weeks' time. He's a pastor in a church in Stour Valley in Suffolk. And he's had it really bad. And he's the one who's had it really badly. There are often people who've had it, there's 1% morbidity rate, everybody, internationally. Those are the facts, but some people get it really badly. And I spoke to him, and he's not recovered since May. He's had it, and it's been really awful. And so, what we respond with care and concern, but what we don't do is we do not get swept up into the panic. And I will not. I'm the one who walks against it, and it's not. And I've got comorbidity. I'm a diabetic, and I've got kidney CKD. All right. And yet, I'm trying to be sensible in the things that I do. Don't follow stupid advice. Follow logical advice. Good advice. Okay? Of course, go out in your car. Just enjoy it. Walk. Do the things that you can do. Don't mix with young children at the moment if you're older and compromised. These are sensible things that we can do. But more to the point, it's about the fear that takes us over. And I don't want this community to be overtaken by fear. Of what might be. Part of the thing is that we draw a lot of strength from each other, and there are so many people. I think of John Dick's mother at the moment, who's going through a really bad time.
Yes, John, we really feel for you because your mum's in ICU. That's tough.
And you can't visit her. So many people Sue's mum, who's has dementia, and it's very difficult actually to just even get close to her. She doesn't understand anything that's going on. And for that story is told over and over again. And so what this community, I want it to be, and if I am not here, I need you to carry on being it. Do you understand me? This is something that, if anything, this room has spawned this community, and it's grown up. And we open the door and let you in. That's all we do. Like the guy in Grenfell Tower, the vicar was asked, what did you do when that church was the church when Grenfell went up? That church he said, all I did was I went in, I unlocked the door, opened the doors and turned the light on. And that's what we want to...
The community did the rest.
The community does the rest. I'm wanting to launch with a friend. We're wanting to get this thing going. Colin Matthews, we will talk this week. We want to, in some form, we want to get... people with need on a very small level. It might be 10, 15, 20, 50 pounds, 100 pounds, something like that. We want to get this fund. What's it called? Sue, what's the fund called?
You've Got a Friend.
You've Got a Friend fund. You've Got a Friend fund. We want to get that launched in the next couple of weeks so that we put money aside so that people can can be blessed by others outside the community, not just inside and outside the community. We're going to work out ways of which you can become part of that. Just add a £10 and just go, that's designated for that. We'll give some money. We'll give the 25% at the moment of whatever you give us. But those are the things that are on my heart, to care for people. They don't have to, please, they can be outside the community. They don't have to be Christian. Please don't think that for a second. They can have zero faith but need help, and we can help them, okay? This is not a closed shop for anybody out there listening. Anyway, I just wanted to say all that.
And I think people do agree with you, love. People do agree.
But even if they don't agree,
no,
Sue,
they do.
we differ in opinions.
I know, but they do agree with you, and they don't want the fear to take over.
You call me out upon the waters. This might be relevant.
Yep.
The great unknown, where feet may fail, and there I find you in the mystery, in oceans deep. My faith will stand, and I will call upon your name. Keep my eyes above the waves. When oceans rise, will rest in your embrace. For I am yours, and you are mine. Oh, Your grace abounds in deepest waters. Your sovereign hand will be my guide. Where feet may fail and fear surrounds me, you've never failed, and you won't start now. Sing with me. So I will call upon your name. Keep my eyes above the waves. Keep my eyes above the waves. When oceans rise, when oceans rise, my soul will rest in your embrace. For I am yours, and you are mine. Oh, Spirit, lead me where my trust is without borders. Let me walk upon the waters wherever you will call me. Take me deeper than my feet could ever wander, and my faith will be made stronger in the presence of my Savior. And I'll call upon your name, and keep my eyes above the waves. When oceans rise, my soul will rest in your embrace. For I am yours, and you are mine. Oh, And that's for Lynn, who's his birthday today. The Lord's my shepherd, I'll not want. It's great to have Don and Dee Dee in Florida, listening in Florida at the moment.
It's their sunny afternoon at the moment.
Yeah, sunny afternoon, and we welcome you, Don and Dee Dee. We hope that you're having a lovely time and that you're okay and you're safe. And we welcome all those who are joining us from the States tonight, right over in Florida, in California, in New York State. and so many other places that are keying in Canada, in so many places in Canada, in St. Vincent, in the Caribbean, in St. Lucia, in Barbados, Trinidad and Tobago. So many of you are joining us now, and Australia.
Yep.
New
Lucas
Zealand.
is on from Australia.
Hello, Lucas. How are you, mate? I will give you a ring, okay, when you least expect it, Lucas in Australia. Okay.
5 o'clock in the morning.
I know you're going to. Okay.
This song is also for Cindy, who wants to give thanks for good news about her brain scan this week, and we give thanks with you.
Great
and
news,
John,
Cindy.
this is for your mum too, for you and your
The
mum.
Lord's my shepherd, I'll not want. He makes me lie in pastures green. He leads me by the still waters. His goodness restores my soul, and I will trust in you alone. Yes, I will trust in you alone, for your endless mercy follows me. Your goodness will lead me home. He guides my ways in righteousness, and he anoints my head with oil, and my cup, it overflows with joy. I feast on his pure delights, and I will trust in you alone. Yes, I will trust in you alone, for your endless mercy follows me. Your goodness will lead me home. And though I walk the darkest path, I will not fear the evil one, for you are with me, and your rod and staff are the comfort I need to know. Sing it with us. And I will trust, and I will trust in you alone. I will trust in you alone. Yes, I will trust in you alone, for your endless mercy follows me. Your goodness will lead me home. Last time, I will trust, and I will trust in you alone. Yes, I will trust in you alone, for your endless mercy follows me. Your goodness will lead me home. Can we put You Got a Friend on?
That's the answer to your question, Claire.
Put it on. This is how this is going to sound. Listen away. Here we go. We'll be slightly late tonight, but I want to get this on. This is how it's going to sound in the album.
Sort of. A few more bits and pieces added.
There's bits and pieces of that. So, when you hear it, I'm going to sing the first verse.
untroubled, and you need some love and care.
And eventually what's going to happen is we're going to send you, in the next few weeks, we're going to try and get the technology together. We're going to send you a how-to little instructional video. Very simple. You've got to have a phone and another device, like a computer, something like that.
Close your eyes
And you have headphones, little headphones that you got with your phone. If you've got an iPhone or anything, plug it into your phone, and you can listen to it. So you monitor it on your phone, and then you sing to your other device, like your computer. Now I'm going to sing the chorus here with Sue and the boys. We did some backing vocals. You go down,
just call out my name.
you hear it's quite 70s
And you know
Tamla Motown thing.
Wherever I am,
A bit slower than we
I'll
do it.
come running to see you again.
Hope you're enjoying it. And we'll put some Hammond organ and things like that on it, and then harmony.
Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you gotta do is call, and I'll be there. Yes, I will. You got a friend.
Now I'm going to sing the next verse, and then you join in on the chorus on the next
If the
time and the following time. So you get two choruses.
Above you grows dark and full of
I'll
clouds.
count you down and count you in, and you sing it. Okay, this time you sing it. So I'll give you a little run.
Begins to blow.
I'm so excited this week, I forgot.
Keep your head together now and call my name out loud.
What a great vocal that is.
Soon I'll be knocking
Here it comes.
at your door.
Remember, I sing you just, and then you call out my name.
Oh, you just call out my name,
Sing it.
and you know wherever I am, I'll come running.
That's it. Good. Good. I can hear it from here.
See you again.
Those of you who are in the choir, you can sing along. If you're not, just sing along and join.
Winter, spring, summer.
Don't sing. Oh, don't sing that. That's mine.
All you
you've
gotta
got to
do is call, and I'll be there. Yes, I will. Now ain't
you
it
got a friend.
good to know that you got a
Very
friend
70s.
when people can be so cold?
You enjoying it? I hope you're enjoying it.
They'll hurt you and desert
We're part of a very
you.
groovy generation of singers.
Take your soul if you let them.
What a great vocal.
Don't you let
You get ready? Ready? And come.
You just call out my name,
That's it. Very good.
and you know wherever I am, I'll come running to see you again.
Winter, spring, and
winter, spring, summer, or fall.
all you got to do is call,
All you gotta do is call,
and I'll be there.
and I'll be there. Yes, I will.
Actually, that's my line.
You got a friend,
Right.
sweet darling.
You got a friend?
You got a friend,
Keep singing that.
oh my darling.
Just sing it.
You got a friend,
Just keep going now. This is where your picture will appear.
you got a friend, sweet darling.
Now we go groovy.
When you sad, you got a friend.
Oh, that's what we sing.
You got a friend. You've got a friend. You've got a friend. You've got a friend. You've got a friend.
Imagine your pictures appearing now. Groups 2, 5, 10.
You've got a friend.
Smiling and all that. Practice smiling. Don't be miserable.
You
You got a friend?
got a friend.
going that way. Okay, we can fade that now. Thanks, Rachel.
Thanks, Claire.
Oh, Claire. Sorry, Claire. That's what we do. That's what we're going to be doing. I hope you enjoyed that. You like that version, and you're going to be
enjoying that very much.
They enjoy it very much. Now we've got to finish. I was going to sing a song, Chloe. This is the hope for all the world. The nails that held God in our place. This is the love that brings forgiveness. This is the promise of your grace. You know that this week. And Sue came into the studio and did a lovely version. She was terrified.
I wonder why.
She was terrified that she came in on Monday and did Go Peaceful. And, sorry, just getting it. You would think I know it after 55 years of doing it.
And can I just say that a number of people sent me lovely messages of encouragement. And talking about encouragement tonight, when I was singing and I was in that little sort of booth and I was aware that there were these 5 guys up at the top in the control room, and I was down there on my own, and I could hear my voice and I could hear it wasn't sounding very good. I was just focusing on the people that had sent me words of encouragement, and I was just imagining singing to them, which helped a lot. So thank you very much.
And she did a fantastic job on take 87.
Yes. It was a very long time.
Go peaceful in gentleness through the violence of these days. Give freely, show tenderness in all your ways. Seek wisdom, let faithfulness burn like a flame. God speed you, God lead you, and keep you wrapped around His heart. May you by love.
Be righteous, speak truthfully in a world of greed and lies.
Show kindness, see everyone through heaven's eyes. God hold you, enfold you, and keep you wrapped around His heart. May you be known by love.
And it will sound beautiful. And the boys are singing on that too.
Yep.
And you're going to have a lovely time singing that out. Sue, any adverts that you want to give before we go away?
Just very quickly to say, if you've been particularly enjoying the songs that are Jonathan singing tonight and you weren't sure which CDs they were on, You Raise Me Up has got You Raise Me Up on it. It's also got The Lord's My Shepherd on it. And if you don't have this one, this is a real classic of JV. So that's You Raise Me Up. It Is Well has obviously got the stunning version of It Is Well on it. It's also got Oceans on it, which
Stunning
is
version of Stars.
And a stunning version of Stars.
Les Mis.
I think not. For those of you who want to know more about Jonathan's merchandise and so on, That's all on our website, www.jonathanvera.com. If you'd like to send something as a gift to someone, that's easy. Just let us know, and Jonathan can sign it for the person concerned. So that always makes a great gift. For those of you who've been very generous to us this week, we say thank you very much.
A big thank you again.
Thank
we
you.
always thank you,
and
because
that has eased the time in lockdown, well, in shielding for us, I have to say. And if you would like to give to us any more or whatever, then you can either do it through PayPal, which is paypal.me/Jonathan Vera, all one word. Or if you don't like using PayPal, which a lot of people don't, just write to me and I will give you my bank details, and then I shall go to Barbados. No, it will be fine. Just
but we thank you for your generosity.
Thank you very much. We do appreciate it. Yes.
And remember, we give away 25% of everything, and at the moment that is still going to the fund to make up the fighting fund. And if you would like to give to that and say, I want this £10 to go to that to start help, that we'd like to get that fund going, then we want something to go from. Then the idea is that we help people in a very small way through if they've got an outstanding bill, or if they need £20 for a taxi, or if they need £50 to go to here, or help them in this way, particularly people who just have no other options with money. Many of you do have options, but many people do not have them, and we want to show generosity as much as
to
we
be
can.
kind and to encourage you in difficulties.
We're over the time, but it's next Sunday. I've got the joy of having a scrape and snot pull from when I go up for my COVID test at St George's. So it sounds very attractive. But I go up on Sunday morning, hopefully. So I shall be probably massacred.
It's easy.
We hope you have a good week.
Yes.
And next week, the wonderful, the marvellous Jeff Lucas.
Yeah, lovely Jeff.
From Colorado. In his church in Colorado. And
Well
we look
done,
forward
Claire,
to
tonight. Well done. You've done valiantly in difficult circumstances.
You say difficult circumstances, you me.
The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face to shine on you. The Lord bless you and keep you, and give you his peace. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face to shine on you. The Lord bless you and keep you, and give you his peace, and give you his peace. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord turn his face toward you. The Lord bless you and keep you, and be gracious to you. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord turn his face toward you. The Lord bless you and keep you, and be gracious to you, and be gracious to you. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face to shine on you. The Lord bless you and keep you, and give you his peace, and give you his peace.
Amen, and have a good week. We'll see you next week.
God bless you all. And keep writing in on the community. Love you lots.